Hello and welcome to this week's weekly vlog. So I want to say another big hello to more subscribers that have come over to my channel. Hello and welcome. I hit 64,000k over the weekend, so I'm so happy. Thank you guys for subscribing to me and watching my videos, and like thank you so much to everyone who's been with me since the start when I was putting out songs like Trade Channel song and with my old mic and just sounded so bad. I cannot believe I've kept a lot of those videos on my channel. Like, I've kept all of the original videos on this channel, like from when I first ever started out, and my god, the quality of them is like so embarrassing.
Want to sell my blue axe, it's got a sweet glow, only 10G, it's not real clean.
I listen back to them and I'm just like, oh god, I really should take this off my channel, but I can't because they're like golden oldies and, you know, gotta keep them. So over the weekend I released another WoW parody called Hard Out Here for a Mistweaver. It's my sort of rendition of the gripes that I have with Mistweaver Monk right now. I want them to be good. I want them to be like the best that there ever was, but I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. The patch notes aren't really giving me much hope, but they did get buffed in PvP, so that's great. But I had an absolute freaking nightmare with that video. I don't know what's going on with my PC lately, but you know, like when just everything that can go wrong with technology goes wrong, like that was what happened to me. So I was meant to release the video on Friday. I released the song to my patrons on the Thursday. Oh man, like I rendered the video, and I don't know if you guys know anything about like when you render a video, like you have a timeline. So like these are all like the clips of your video, and then like I'll put the clips over here, like further down the timeline that I'm working on. But if you forget to delete those clips, it renders the whole video up to that point. So I checked, like it's schoolgirl error. I checked and I looked all the way down the timeline, there weren't any clips there. So I went to render the video and I was like, why is this like 3-minute song gonna take 4 hours to render, like WTF? So I cancelled it, I checked down the timeline and there wasn't anything there. So it's like, okay, so it's gonna take 4 hours, fine, I'll leave my computer on overnight. So I let it render from Saturday night through till Sunday, and then when I imported the video again into my next editing software, it was taking ages to like put it in, and then it showed that the song was like 1.5 hours long, and I was like, this song is not an hour, so there's obviously something in the timeline. It turned out that I'd left some random sound clip of my monk saying this stupid joke like, you got to get your drinks out, or something really just so stupid, and so I proper trolled myself with this video, and it rendered like to potato quality because even though my computer is like an i7 and just pretty cool, it cannot deal with anything that's just a little bit too strenuous. It's like, this is an hour long, put the quality into potato. So I was a bit devastated with that, and I had to re-render it, and so it all just took a little bit. And then I rendered it and saw like a spelling mistake, and I was just like, I just want to get this done. Also at the weekend I went to Glastonbury for the very first time, and it is absolutely beautiful. We went to Glastonbury Abbey ruins, and kind of expensive. Like, I thought it was kind of expensive to get in, but then when you go through to the grounds, like you realise why it's as expensive as it is. Like, it's phenomenal, and it's like kind of like going into like another magical land that's like cornered off and no one knows about it, and then you go through and you're like, oh my god, it's the secret garden, or it's Fillory, or it's, I don't know, heaven. But it was just so amazing, and the ruins, I love stuff like that. I just love touching things like that and imagining what what happened there in the past, and just all the stories that and tales that must be surrounding that kind of environment. Like, I was just in my element walking around there. But we only had like 2 hours on the car ticket, so we had to Speedy Gonzales around the park, and we didn't get to see everything. So we're definitely going to go back and have another nosy around the Glastonbury Abbey grounds. But we also went for a walk through the high street, and oh, man, the shops are phenomenal. Like, they just are totally my kind of shops. There's like trinkets, and like there were people playing on the streets, like playing instruments, and it was just like being in medieval times again, and it was so cool. I had such a lovely time. So if you haven't been to Glastonbury, I'd highly recommend it. I saw a guy as well who, I think he came out of a bank, and then he looked like Santa Claus, but like a really, really slim version of Santa Claus. He even had like the red shirt on, and he came out of the bank, I think, and just stood there and started like worshipping the sun. And I was like, what? That's just, I love it. I just love, like, throw caution to the wind, don't give a flying monkeys to what else anyone thinks of you, like, just worship that sun, yo. So he was doing that, and it was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I've got some footage and I'll put it in here so that you can see it. There's going to be another song coming out soon, and I'm excited, like, beyond excited for it. Like, can't contain my excitement, excited for it. But I don't know when it's coming out, but I will retweet it on Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, then please do. My handle is @SharmyX, because Sharm was taken. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But that's pretty much it for this week's weekly vlog. Have a wonderful week. The sun is shining, guys. If you can, go out and just, you know, do some sun worshipping. Don't give flying monkeys for anyone else. But have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Friday if you're a patron for the Friday surprise, and if you're not, then I'll see you next Monday for the weekly vlog. Have a wonderful week. Bye.